Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to the. Is this the first day of finals? I'm pretty sure, right? First game of finals, at least. All right. Welcome to the first game of finals. First playoffs. Sorry, not finals. I was messing up there. First game of playoffs. We're gonna have Venom Nation and Zero Risk competing against each other. I think they're just gonna be getting the map bans done here pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Anyway, I am joined here by my co-caster Midsy. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hello, hello. I'm Midsy. Want you to say some more than that?
I think we're just waiting for the map bans to happen now. If I'm
Are we
not
gonna
mistaken.
get my BIMs live right now, or?
Oh, we are going to be seeing two bands come out on two separate maps. Venom Nation going to be banning Cafe, and Zero Risk going to be banning Villa. How do you feel about that, Midsy? Cafe is a really strong attacker-sided map, so that really kind of shows that Venom Nation might be a more defense-heavy team when it
Possibly.
when it comes down to it. And then Villa is a more defender-sided map, so maybe Zero Risk is trying to go for the aggression and just trying to get early rounds on Venom Nation.
Mm. Yeah, they're banning club. Oh, I was. It's ban pick. Yeah, okay.
We are
I'm gonna go
we're
with
gonna be
that past theory
seeing,
then.
yeah, Venom Nation gonna pick Clubhouse, a more defender-sided map. So this is in line with the Cafe ban, and Venom Nation showing that they are probably more of a defender-sided team. Just waiting on Zero Risk's pick here to go through. With the Villa ban, I feel like Zero Risk might just pick Oregon or Coastline just to kind of show Venom Nation how aggressive they are as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Personally,
I'm thinking the club pick might show something else though, because I would have to disagree with the fact that club is very defender sided. I think it's very attacker sided,
as of
and that might
recently,
show.
yes, you are correct. As of recently, it has been a very attacker-sided map, especially in Pro League and ranked and other league games. It has been shown to be very attacker-sided.
Yeah, not much you can really do in my opinion, except for nice SSGs, and besides that, you just kind of got a bunker, which makes it very difficult for the defending side. That might be why they picked it on the attack first.
I agree.
So long as big face.
Zero Risk taking a long time on their map that they want to play. They might be looking at all of the different options that they have here. Bank, Chalet, Coastline, and Oregon are all up for grabs. I want to see just what map they'll pick because it will really show what Zero Risk is going for as a team. If they're more going to be aggressive, and they are going to be picking Oregon, which has been shown to be kind of a 50-50 map, if that makes sense.
Yes, I agreed on that as well. Very 50-50.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and Chalet and Bank are going to be banned with Coastline as our deciding map if we do go to that map 3. Now, we're going to be seeing Venom Nation taking attack on Clubhouse, giving Zero Risk that defense. So, looks like Venom Nation is going to be the aggressive ones on Clubhouse. And just back to what we were talking about before with Clubhouse being more attacker sided as of recently. It used to be really, really defender sided, but I feel like with the new operator releases on attack and just all the utilities that they've been given, it has changed a lot of the map pool and how maps are played nowadays.
Yes, of course. Especially with ops like Komai, K being added to the game, they kind of changed it.
Yeah, making it a little defender sided, and then we're gonna be having like Ayana with grenades, Maverick, and just a bunch of other operators getting nades and giving us this kind of, well, nade meta, as everybody's been saying.
Definitely.
Oregon, though, is going to be an attack for 0 risk. Again, just showing that they're going to try to be aggressive, especially since they did ban Villa, which has shown to be a very defender-sided map, with so many angles that the attackers have to clear out very quickly, and a lot of utility that can be burned on the attacker side. And then if we do end up going to map 3, we do have Venom Nation on the attack for Coastline, which, since Coastlines are released, has just been an attacker-sided map altogether, and I don't think it has changed in recent times. It's definitely probably become more even than other times, though. What do you think, Midsy? How do you feel about Coastline, just altogether as a map?
To be honest, even in my own personal experience of playing comp, I haven't been really playing Coastline that much, but when I do, it does seem to lead heavily into the attacker side. There's not much you can do as a defender. Hallways are caught up by the rooftop. Second floor isn't really playable. First floor is the only real option you have as a defender.
I agree. And then just waiting to see.
And with that nade meta, like you brought up before, makes it even harder to hold as a defender.
Yeah, especially since it's been introed in what I feel like has been the best time for it to come, especially with Thorn being introduced. That's another trap operator. It's just better if you can utility dump one area and get into site as quick as possible. That way you don't have to deal with those Thorn traps as much.
Okay, quick question. Thorn is allowed in this league?
No,
Or no?
Thorn is not allowed. I was
I was
talking
gonna
about
say.
ranked.
I was
Sorry, I was talking about ranked. My mindset is already in year 7, which, if you have seen the trailer, I think it is called Demon Veil, which is going to be season 1, right? If I'm not wrong.
Mm.
Okay. It looks pretty, how do I say it, extravagant, especially with Azami, I think her name is, being able to just, put up a temporary wall that can block audio or create different angles and just make it harder for an attacker to push.
Yes. I'm gonna say from like my own coaching, strap making and stuff like that, Azam is gonna be crazy for the game in the meta. Because right now, even Castle, he's kind of crazy for the meta, and he has to put his stuff on doorways only. So imagine you having someone on any wall. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna it's very gonna be very interesting, I should say, on how a lot of teams will use her, but we will have to wait for year 7, season 2 to see her actually be added to any strategy for competitive play.
When is the release date for, or not that, but when does it come out to rank in the regular plays?
It should be coming out in about 2 to 3 weeks, if I am not mistaken. I don't think there's an official release date for Demon Veil as of right now. But with Demon Veil, coming out, that means Thorn will be added to competitive play. Another trap op just going to be brought in. A lot of the trap ops on defense, not really used in defense strategies as much. I feel like it's just for the lack of anything, really. They bring no utility to the team whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, another interesting point, though, that is coming in Demonville, which I'm very excited for. How do you feel about Goyo and his new rework, Midsy?
How is it again? It's like the explosions. Someone describe it to me.
It's just his canisters no longer having shields to place them on.
How do you place them? You place them on walls or something?
They can be placed anywhere, like Maestro Cam, almost.
Okay. It's gonna take away a lot of his utility and a lot of his usefulness, especially like on the attacker side. It's a very nade meta. On the defender side, it's kind of a lot of crosses, a lot of shields being used, not that many trap operators. So having another op gunner being taken away from that shield is gonna be a very strong change in the defender meta.
I must agree. But that does also allow kind of this Goyo Maestro combo. Maybe even a Mozzie Twitch drone combo, especially being able to pop those Goyos whenever they feel like it.
We'll see. Wait, does he have 4 or is it still 2?
He actually now gets 4, which is crazy. And they last 20 seconds as of right now in the TTS.
20 seconds.
You have to switch scenes at Discord. uh, all right.
We see it.
I think we are gonna be starting the game here right away.
W.
As we go into the first map, which is Clubhouse. Venom Nation on attack, zero risk on defense. I'm excited to see how it plays out here. Like Sun Tzu once said, attack is the secret of defense, and defense is the planning of an attack. So let's see how Venom Nation is going to attack Clubhouse here. The first operator ban going to be Maverick, something that is very, very needed on Zero Risk's side, especially if they are to play servers. Maverick being, or CC, sorry. Maverick able to get that wall very quickly and very efficiently.
Yeah, but in Clubhouse specifically, another thing that kind of goes towards the me thinking it's a very attacker-sided map is walls are very easy to get. You don't really have to do anything to get in walls anymore, unless you have a bandit. But then you just nade a lot of times, and you can repel up and thermite a lot of the walls and ace up the walls because of the mute nerf, making it kind of hard to hold the defenders.
Yeah. I don't know what Ubisoft is doing over there, but they are making it very hard for defenders to actually defend these
Yes.
sites.
Very defender-sided and very attacker-sided game. Switch it up.
Yeah, we went from being able to spawn peek and nobody stopping you to should not probably spawn peek because I will have 4 ACOGs on my head position and all I have is a 1.5.
Yeah. Hope they switch it up to make it a little more even this coming year, though.
Yep.
Hopeful for that.
So the other bands picked by Zero Risk and Venom Nation are Flores, Mira, and Cade. That Cade band might just hurt Zero Risk more than it will help them. Because they are playing their defenders
Defenders, protect
first.
your bombs from being defused by attackers.
But Zero Risk is going to go into basement, a site that has been picked a lot by a lot of different teams, and for good reason, because CC is just almost impossible to hold in competitive play. With their lineup going to be Bandit,
Attackers
Maestro, Smoke, Wurmai, and Jaeger. How do you feel going into this, just with the operator lineup that Iraq has?
I'm gonna be honest. The
5
bandit,
seconds to go.
I'm not really liking a lot. I feel like this might be a
Attackers are moving to defuse the
poor
bomb.
comp setup. I don't know.
Just,
Like I said before. What?
just a mistake in what they probably picked for operators, I feel.
Yeah. Kind of holding a default lineup right now. Ooh, and Venom's gonna get a quick clear on the second floor here. Might be able to end this round off quick with this intel. Other than that rounding.
Sludge already going to be doing that upstairs kind of cut off onto stack armory from vertical play, making it almost unplayable.
They Bandit already lost their C4 is gonna make their counter to vertical play very difficult. And then bringing that Habana at the impact tricking isn't really do anything either. Oof, nice pick from Jabba on Alex on Arsenal. Maya Impact's about to get this hatch open. I am watching the crossfit from Maya. Maya trying to desperately do something. Gonna get a nice pick on Jaeger on Motor, but get refragged by Monster.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Reloading my ammo.
We're going to be seeing a slowdown as soon as Hunter goes down on those main stairs from the attacker. Just kind of getting ready for maybe a contest.
Can we see where's Smoke at?
Was correct.
This is gonna be a fast dirt kitchen. If they get the smoke out, it's practically GR for this round. All they do is take the 1vX on Omai. They're gonna do this quickly too. Grenade swing. No burn going off though. Smoke should start popping them canisters. Yep. There goes one right there. They're gonna take the 1v1 and win it. They have all that dirt control. They can execute from the kitchen hatch and get a big play on this.
Disabling electronics.
That's going out. That's the bunch of Kims and about to go for the executor. Pretty much a 1v4 on site. Momai against the entire enemy team. Why should I really do anything to help? Momai getting a big pick on Zero. When dropping, getting the refrag though, not much you can do. Yeah, make a big play here.
5 seconds left.
I'm
Attackers
going
are
to Cam to
activating
get a
the diffuser.
kill, but just thatch it out. See if we can clutch up the 1v3 here.
Attackers need to protect the diffuser. Position compromised.
Punjab is going to end it out there with the quick swing and Maestro's chance. Oh.
That round ended quicker than I expected. But what can you say with the default hold just from Zero Risk? Not bringing as much utility as I feel they should. Especially for that downstairs hold. Smoke not popping those canisters as early as he should have, and not having a shotgun out just in case somebody did push like Zero. The enemy Zero did.
Yeah, I personally did assume that it would end that quickly. I thought it would end faster, actually. I feel like they would have. I thought they would have killed the smoke and dirt a lot quicker with the nades and with the zero burn.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
You
bombs
know,
as
how much they can really do with a default hold and giving the attackers all that control, but I'm going top floor might switch it up a little bit, give them less options to run play as well. Possibly.
With the upstairs pick though, I feel like Zero Risk is just going to have to hold that extension all the way over to cash, and that could be very hard for teams to have that player resources so far away, especially if they decide to play Womai over there. They will waste time, but you have to start asking at what cost? How much time will they actually waste?
5 seconds to insertion.
Especially with a team like Venom Nation, who
Attackers are
very
heading
quickly
out to
did
defuse
take
the
care
bomb.
of Rome when they were facing.
Yeah, taking care of everyone that's not really present is a pretty easy job to do. You can call that out at the beginning.
Now we'll see it just be fully utilized here, especially with the cache extension. How well Venom Nation now decides to fuck with it.
hatch and rotate over to the jacuzzi breach. Oh, whoa. We're seeing that lodge is clear and that there's 2 people on site. They might be able to drop this early and go for like a rush play on the backside. If they choose to do that. Which they might not. But Xenon is going to be really useful. You know, the Fidos are there. Can't really do anything about it. Looks like a full side jacuzzi push right now. I actually think I've played against Monster before.
Jacuzzi wall does end up being opened back up on it very quickly.
That right side wall. If they might be able to do something with this though. I don't know. I kind of like Zero Risk's, you know, methodic, like how they're playing methodically on this side. They're kind of just letting them come to them and letting the pressure be shown onto Venom Nation. You can get that bathroom open and they're not really not able to make a play on that either. And now Salt's all but theirs. Where are the bodies at? There's one bathroom, one laundry, one below.
I think we're not actually realizing how much that wall is open right now, at least.
Gonna get a good kill on Thatcher, and that's 2 dead bodies right now. 4v3 on. A nice cross here, just taking this really slow, and the defenders make their mistakes, and Jaeger's down. It's practically 3v3. The smoke's gonna go for the pickup. It's kind of risky. But now they could just execute on site, and it's a 1v. Oh, so no one's on site actually. No one's on site. Oh, they could just run into site. There's a castle 1v3 right now. Castle's dead. Plant should be freezing right now. Oh no.
Now going out.
Ooh, might be able to get this. Ah, be mindful of that. Oh no. No bar cam. No hatch. Go hatch. Wow.
Havana did get off the plant, even though she was almost halfway through it, and decided to plant on hatch to drop without actually realizing Bandit was down there. Kind of a mistake on Venom Nation's side, and it is going to go into the favor of Zero Risk. And like you were saying, I like the way that Zero Risk has their playstyle very slow and methodical, letting Venom Nation just kind of push them and make them force the gunfight.
Yeah, the only real counter that Zero Risk should be trying to do against that is not get those greedy picks right now, and try to just chill out and get those team plays. And honestly, Venom Nation should use that time that they're taking for that slow, methodical plays, where they're just kind of waiting for the enemies to do something, and try to get more info. They have the Iona clone, 10 drones in their own, 4-0 cams. They can do a lot with that info to make a accurate play, especially if they knew the Bandit was down there in C4. Yeah, they should have definitely got a cam down there just to double check. So it's a free info game for them to know that guy's down there.
Wall secured. 10 seconds to go.
The lineup on Zero Risk
5 seconds
is
left
the
before
same
insertion.
as they had before for that basement hold.
Attackers
Let's
are
plays
moving
out
out
the
to
exact
locate a
same way.
bomb and defuse it.
I hope not. I hope they adapt from this right now, because see, if whoever their IGL is should be calling us right now, but the main reason they lost that last round was because they didn't really slow them down. They let them get all that sight for free, and then all it is a 1v1 in dirt, a 1v1 on AKs, and it's just kind of slow and pushing there. But not really adapting to get a roam clear off from this. Oh, we have a guy single planning on top lane and bar. Gonna get a big pick on Zero on dirt, and back off and take that pick. That's nice right there. Bandit back off too.
And it was, I think, going to lounge. Yep.
Oof.
Going into lounge. He is kind of in this 1v4 though.
This is beautiful. You can get
It's
off
all the
already.
time.
We can go up more.
He's gonna want to go for the run around.
Ooh, and Venom Nation not having any real cams to watch that. The top main flanks is gonna maybe be a free kill. Is not aware of this right now. I like how Alex is playing for this late
A bomb has been located.
flank right here, but Venom Nation is just completely unaware that it's a possibility. That it's assuming he went back down secret. This band is gonna be able to do a lot when we do the setup for late execute. Oof.
We are gonna be seeing it go down to a 4-4, and he's gonna be found out very quickly. Now, Venom Nation going to try to slow this flank down. Oh,
Big pick, big pick. They can go for execute on site right now. That band is so across the map. All they need to do is low key just run in. Oh, another big pick. Yeah, this. It's going. The bodies are dropping real quick. Alex is still off site. All bodies are blue side.
move with smoke, kind of in this very awkward situation that nobody wants to be in. The 1v for Alex does make it back in time though. But will it actually help though?
Ooh, Rex might be able to bring this back real quick. So now it's kind of this 2v1 right now. Winnable gunfight for Bandit. Oof, Alex making the big kills. 1v2, one behind him, one in front. I've been aware of the behind now. You get pretty far to the wall. When it's crossing him and it's just gonna get pinched out. I can't really do anything about that. Nice try though from Zero Risk in the room.
Zero Risk, like you said, did change out the basement hold, but I feel like Bandit took too long on the flank. Didn't really, I guess, attack when he should have. He didn't really swing or try to actually make the flank work. Instead, he just waited, got drowned out, and then pushed off.
Yeah, kind of bad play on his part. He could have, especially since he knows that they don't have a cam on him until that drone hits him. He could have definitely done a lot with that flank and picked up the Ana, and then
Ran down main stairs, didn't have to deal with the sledge.
yeah.
Defenders,
Leaving
protect
it
your bombs
into a
from being
3v5
defused by attackers.
situation, but took too long. They found out he had to run down secret, or he actually spoiled it. And in that time, it became a 2v4. And then to a 3v2, down to a 1v2, and
They're reinforcing the right side. Oh, you go first.
just quickly, as for the attacking team, I feel like they played that round perfectly. But they are going to be reinforcing the right side, which is not uncommon.
5 seconds to go.
I've rarely seen that, but I can also see the appeal of that.
To locate a bomb and defuse it.
Some setup areas where it is.
More so, if one does want to rotate, or somebody wants to try to attack on the garage and go up those stairs, he won't be shot to rotate on the catch door.
I meant more of like the fact that they don't have holes set up yet. Do that smoke. Forgot the holes.
Smoke does have his shield on cache, right? If I'm not mistaken, he has it set up right on the cache table.
I'm not sure.
Fairly quickly, so I don't know if their strat called for holes in the first place.
It's unfortunate. I like the way that they set up this round. To be honest, I like the way that Zerus is setting this up, but Venom is just having a better way of handling this. Maybe they should have set up some vert holes to assist this Jaeger out for the stock hold. That probably would have assisted that 1v1 gunfight.
Lost contact with Gemini.
That's the judgment they can make next round.
Bomb located by attackers.
Zero going down on, I believe, garage. Gonna attempt to pinch out garage. They don't know about the bandit. Might be able to go for a big play up blue and kill the Slitch and Ayana. Going to take it slow. Maybe he learns from last round and does it quickly before he can be spotted. Unaware. Oh. No, it's unaware.
Like you're saying, unaware, just nobody has droned out. Blue.
And there it goes. There it is. Yep. Alex getting a big kill on the roam again, clearing out all that lounge control. Now they can maybe have another play on garage. Not really sure about that. Yep, they didn't pick up the Omar yet. Now this Omar is going to lose some of his pressure on garage. But that main breach is still going to be destroying him. And just get picked up by the window. Just forgot about it.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Let's see what this.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
See how they fix what they're doing right now. It's swinging like a 1-2 split for the defense right now. The top red and cash. Smoke is being a little too focused on the bottom red. They're about to run through sight. 20 seconds left for the execute. 2 garage, 1 on breach, 1 below. I don't think I below is doing, but about to do something big. Then they're going first and
10 seconds remaining.
who knows the first?
5 seconds remaining.
Smoke going off. Not gonna kill the Habana though. Gonna get a plan off. Now it's a 2.
Defenders
No,
located the diffuser.
I'm so confused right now.
We're gonna be left into the 1v1 situation between Yesh and Ivana, but ultimately Yesh is gonna be going down very quickly as the SMG space does not, and Ivana's SMG does.
This perspective switches got me caught off guard. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, who the hell just died? I'm so
A
confused.
lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people died very quickly. Very hard to understand what was going on, but I'm pretty sure it was Sasha who jumped in a window and then died. Ayana tried to jump in a window but died immediately after that, and then Jaeger, then Bandit, and then Zero died last, if I'm not mistaken. That's how that round played out.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
If
bombs.
I'm gonna call out the main flaws that both teams have right now on Clubhouse is zero risk not having. It's mostly just their setups, late setups, and just incorrect setups, and just not really, holding correctly things. If I was the IGL on the team right now, I'd be kind of communicating that with my team. Hey yo, they like to do that, and the best way we need to counter, like their quick roam clear, their abundance of nades, and their just lack of droning is to try to get more flanks in there, which they're definitely with Alex,
10
but
seconds left.
help Alex out and the other people extending. That's gonna really screw them over in the long term for Venom. And then Venom, they just need to get more info for roamers and flanks and etc.
I completely agree with you. Venom not really caring about droning, just very lackluster. A lot of mistakes that have been happening. But like you said, also zero risk not really taking especially with
Oh no.
an early pick actually coming out onto Mr. Alex. I was just about to talking about him.
RP. RP Alex, bro.
RIP Alex, their only, I guess, roam watch, their flank watch. Somebody who's always, or not flank watch, somebody who's always there to flank. It's going to be picked off early. That means that animation is going to have almost free control over everything, unless Cat, who is in Master, wants to go for a flank, but he would have to go through Secret, and that could be a long time to do so, but we are going to be having Jaeger play lounge, kind of bottom red, not really a flank position, but more of just our position to try to stop anything coming into your side.
Yeah. And he's gonna get picked off again. This roam isn't really working out for them that well. Did not adapt with the stock holes the guy suggested. Too bad they can't hear my comms. Gonna get a big play for the Finker, but gonna get traded with the nade. It doesn't even matter. This round is definitely
Or, a 4v1 situation. with
Come on,
Venom, the
Catnip.
only one alive.
Catnip wins.
And he's going to be picked off very quickly by the thermite. Just walking into cash. No big deal. Sees Catnip and decides to take the kill for himself. Add on
I
to
had
his
so
team.
much faith.
We all did. I'm sure all of us had all faith towards Catnip, and he just wasn't able to clutch it out, sadly. But again, just to reiterate what we were talking about, this is the biggest problem with Zero Risk right now. It's just they have no aggression almost. Their playstyle does not align with the bans that they had picked, with Villa being banned,
Attackers
defender
need to
side of map,
locate and
and
defuse
then
bombs.
picking, I cannot remember their map for the life of me. Oh, yeah. And with them from Oregon, a very attacker-sided map. Well, can be very attacker-sided.
Razorwire going up.
Ten seconds left.
How do you feel, Midsy, about
Cover the
how
location
Zero
of
Risk
a
is
bomb.
playing this?
5 seconds.
I know you
to
had
insertion.
some opinions before.
Device set.
Strong opinions on
Attackers are
just
heading
their
out to the
overall
bomb.
defense.
Did they adapt at all? Still doing the same thing, I believe, though. Like, I really wish they switched this around, though. I like the Maestro Cam setup, but we'll give them that. Kind of is all for church, or not church. What is it called? Okay, I don't know. B site. Okay, that's what we can go with. B site. And since Zero Risk is kind of going for the same dirt downstairs, dirt church, not dirt church, dirt main every single round. That's a very good thing to have. Picking off Alex again.
This early pick from Alex, the only person who's actually being aggressive for them, it's going to be very hard for Zero Risk to try to get back into things, especially if they pick off. Ayana going to get another one into a 5v2 situation. Even though he'll get pick here. And he does a very big pick. He's going to be taking that main stairs very quickly and very fast. But
Flick.
knowing he is coming up, we might have an engagement here. I have no idea who will win. The drone coming out. Going to run over to kitchen. Yeah, you're trying to get the play as possible. Bunch of the drone. And then just, bring it down back. And then he doesn't have to push. He has all the time in the world.
I would like that play from Flick there, taking charge in that Ayana bottom main. It's a big play that might lean them back in the favor of winning this round. Having that control main is their main way of pushing down that hallway. So having that death and having that control is going to be a big pick. And my show trying to take out this guy kitchen.
Going to be taking off a lot of damage, though, onto Kiri. I think it is Koi Kiri or something like that. Weird names.
Nice.
Predators have weird names nowadays.
I like the way that Maestro and Jaeger are working together to get this guy top floor, and they get him anyway, and then Shotgun's going to... Ooh, never mind.
Shotgun not going to connect onto HUD. Jaeger going to be taken out, though, with Maestro left into the 1v1 situation. He's going to be in an engagement with Thermite. Bana, I don't think he understands where Habana is. Bana is now moving over to church side, but Thermite going to swing and get the pick onto Maestro. Ending the round very quickly.
I like how Flick took charge there, but what is it? What's his name? The Thermite HUD? Is his name? HUD, yeah, he took it back though.
He took it back very quickly. The smoke not really gonna be able to shoot in time.
Yeah, I think it's the same problem that first round with the smoke cannons just not going out fast enough to slow down their pressure on them.
With
Not
smoke,
many places.
with smoke in that dirt tunnel, just kind of like having it so narrow, you have to almost play aggressive. Especially with the shotgun. It is just free kills if you're playing smoke and dirt all the time. Because you just have that shotgun out, throw a few smokes, and then what can the enemy team really do? run into
And,
it.
Defenders, protect your
That's
bomb
what
from
I
being
that's what they
defused
can
by
do.
attackers.
but if you do not do that, then it's going to be a very hard thing to do on very easy thing to do on the attacking side. Like you said, for the narrow hallway, it goes both ways. The narrow hallways for the smokes and narrow hallway for the free pre-fires. It's gonna be
And
free.
grenades that can be thrown out. Yeah.
Exactly, those two, everything, man. Just- and then HUD is gonna take advantage of that. They're doing something completely different now. I like this. That's what this
Oh, yeah.
is.
With Venom Nation now on defense,
10
having
seconds left.
almost a totally different setup than you would ever see. Kind of an
5
SSG
seconds left before
upstairs
insertion.
roam.
This is freaky.
This is very, very scary and
Objective is to
could
locate a bomb
Oh
and
my
defuse it.
gosh!
very rewardful for Venom Nation
Whoa, whoa,
if played
whoa!
correctly.
Is that Conwalls? Is that Conwall heados too? Please say yes.
Is
Oh nah, this shirt is
oh,
crazy.
it is reinforced. Unwell's
No, it's not.
reinforced. Yeah.
I meant cash ball. Sorry, cash
Oh,
ball.
Cashwell is headhole. I don't understand their play here, but
Is that an angle? I don't think that's an angle.
very easy.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Oh, they can kind of see left side of breach, not really right side, but they're gonna do a massive push anyway. But they're ready for that. I like the way that Venom Nation is setting up their hold right now for top floor. Kind of switching it up from what you would usually see. They're gonna burn and nade the wall, get it open. They don't really need to do that, by the way. Like I said before the game even started, you can just repel up and get it for free. Kind of waste their flash and nade there, but anyways, they're getting the wall open early. Gonna see mute on the master door. Not anything really set up in master for this guy though.
No walls reinforced, especially on that bathroom side. They can just pre-fire and maybe get a kill easily. Iona, play. Gonna probably take the engagement here with Mute as he gets the master side. But Mute and Capsule are just gonna barricade it off. They said, we want to attack it. Well, we'll run away. Flick gonna be getting the kill onto the castle. And then HUD gonna be getting the kill. Well, maybe you can see the first kill.
Honestly, this is a beautiful strat, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of surprised though. Zero is actually handling this pretty well. In my opinion, I think they're handling this pretty well.
I feel with this, they are kind of just forced to go through this master side take. Something that you don't see from teams a lot. Oh.
Yeah. Usually see like a garage CC or just a full CC and it's running. And this is actually kind of interesting.
Oh, this is a different way to play these sites.
What are you gonna hit on this Maestro?
Coming up.
Ooh, gonna miss
Maestro
it.
going to be taking, or no, Sledge taking half the damage from the Maestro shotgun.
This Maestro is just giving them the business on Master side by himself, pretty much.
Smoke on the SMG, something you rarely see. Gonna actually get a kill onto the Buck. And then onto the Sledge with the one smallest peak angle. Oh.
They just have everything soft. Wow.
Pointed down.
Oh my gosh.
And then Catnip gonna just run into sight. No care in the world. Gonna be taking one down. Will he take a second? Or will he just decide to plant? I feel like the plant coming out right now would
He's
help.
too scared to do it. They have to go for kills. They don't have an option.
Oh, plant not going down. Mr. Alex left alone. Going to actually take a little bit of damage off of smoke, but nothing of it. Yeah, over.
I feel like they could have done a lot of tactical timeout going out here. I wish they could have done a lot more on that master side. I feel they got con control master side. All that control, all that pressure on site with the heados, they could have actually used it to their own advantage. The wall's open, get a guy to go plat, get some free picks on that. Then they all have to be on top red. Get a guy to come below, nade up top red, free picks on there, and it's stuck on that side. But they kind of just, tunnel vision on going in the one direction, and it didn't work out for them in the end.
Mind you, I feel like Zerisk did play that well, especially with being presented with a new strat on Clubhouse. It is. I personally have never seen before. I don't know if you have, Midsy.
No.
But that was a different way of playing CC. They actually made CC somewhat viable.
Yeah. I like it. I like the way it looks, but
it is very easy to die as a defender, though, if you are going to be playing CC or Cash, just with all the head holes. Somebody has to peek it, hold an angle, and, well,
If I'm being honest, I'm getting kind of a vibe from just being a spectator here. I feel like it'd be easy to see if you were a player though, but what is it? Venom Nation's obviously a very aggro team. I think we can really see that just from how they're playing. They don't really care about droning. They don't really care about getting utility. They kind of just care about droning, getting an idea where the guy is, and then just swinging them. And after
Yeah,
that, they're done with the drones. They're just like, okay, time to kill the guy. So that defense kind of shows who they are as players. That is very aggro. And the main thing you have to do for that is pressure them for master. Don't let them actually get in con. All they are able to do is actually play on it, and then you can do a lot of work with that, and it's kind of benefited them.
yeah. The tactical timeout actually coming from Zero Risk here, which I feel like
Defenders,
they
protect your bombs from
absolutely
being
needed.
defused by
Hmm.
Just, kind of a refresher. I hope the IGL is saying it out loud, but just telling them, hey, we are not playing how we should. Take it back a second and get ready for this next attacking round, which is going to be upstairs in the master site. Again,
WGO.
these head holes coming out, just kind of where you normally see them. It's looking more like a default hole, if anything, from not anything fancy like we did
5
before.
seconds to go.
Yeah, very fancy. I feel like there's also like a one-time working shot though, if I'm being
Attackers are
honest.
moving out to locate a
Yeah,
bomb and defuse it.
So that adjustment can be made very quickly. I doubt Venom, if they get the chance to go back there, are going to run a similar setup like that.
I 100% agree. There was a lot of mistakes that you can see Venom Nation, you know, could make in their strategy, and I feel like there was a lot of mistakes that they did make. We are going to be just seeing a garage take right away with Ayana and Sledge on that castle, and Buck going to be joining below. Goyle going to be
I
seeing
like
now
this.
and try to hide, go for the flank.
See, I love this. I love the way they're playing. They're kind of making up for the mistakes that Venom had on their attack, right? They're doing it fast. They're getting the correct intel when they need the intel. Watching their flanks correctly, unless the buff throws. Okay, never mind.
And Goyle
But
going to be getting the pick onto Yesh very quickly.
yeah, but I mean, besides that, they're kind of fixing the problems that
A
I said
bomb
that they
has been
had on
located.
Venomation had. I wish the Sledge kind of just used this utility though on the wall, but I don't know. Why they're not doing that? Yeah, the right side is safer. I don't know what he did. I'm sorry.
He peeks this left side and is going to be picked off almost immediately.
That's
Your
interesting.
wrist should know to be cautious when trying to take this. Ayana, going to be taking your advice and actually peeking the window, and then going to be immediately killed. We're not watching the right side. Oh, this is hard to watch. This is very hard to watch.
Why didn't Sledge just open up the right side of the wall though? I'm so confused.
They might go for hatches, and Venom Nation just gonna shoot through it. Even if they hear the thermite going down, very hard for Zero Risk right now. Just not showing kind of what the team should look like.
Yeah, just I feel like they should have set up more for
Drop the bomb
more of a
diffuser.
plan. Overall, like I feel like they just made a plan up in their mind. Probably like mostly an IGL thing, but I feel like the IGL or whoever it was just kind of made up a plan in their mind and said we're doing this plan no matter what. And it just when something came around that conflicted with that plan, they just kind of kept going and just didn't change around it, which is very bad. But,
We're gonna be seeing Mr. Alex Player get one. I think a boost coming out, and then
I'm
going
gonna
to be
clutch
picked
it.
off by HUD. It's not going to be able to just clutch it, like you said.
I believe. I believe.
Well, that is the first map. Something that I think all of us kind of were expecting. Venom Nation to take it very quickly. They have, from what I've heard, been a very dominant team, and overall, just a better team than Zero Risk. As we saw, as soon as Zero Risk made a mistake, Venom Nation kind of just capitalized on it. I feel like you would
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, mostly for their defending setups where they got a lot of those rounds. They just let everything come to them, and it did, and it's cleared out every round for them.
So before we do head into the next map, we are going to be taking just a 10-minute break, to let the players get together and give us casters a break from casting.
Oh, wow.
Welcome back after the break. We're gonna be going into map 2 here, which is Oregon. And Venom Nation did end up getting defense because Zero Risk wanted to take that attack. And well, what we saw on Clubhouse really just shows that Zero Risk has a lot to work on with their attack. So I hope in that 10-minute break they were able to, I guess, prepare themselves for Oregon. Floor is the first band coming out from Venom Nation. How do you feel, Midsy?
Oh, I hope their coach, IGO, whoever is talking to them mid-game, had a good talk about what they needed to fix and, you know, saw what they needed to do and improved upon it because certain things were lacking. Just mainly their setups, if I'm being honest. Some individual players had lacking game sense, but it's just mostly their setups, in my opinion. Just not really adapting to what the enemies are doing and just kind of doing their own thing and praying it works. That's all I can really say about them.
Yeah, well, I totally agree. That's what I was seeing. Just really not any, I guess, team coordination is what I should be saying from Zero Risk. Just trying to force their way onto site multiple times and trying desperately to defend site when they were on defense. Really only able to win one round on Clubhouse. And we are going to be seeing the final operator bands come out here with a Maverick, Mira, Cade, kind of your, I guess, standard bands for Oregon. Flores, more probably just going to be used for utility, if anything else. We are going to be seeing a meeting kitchen hold come out from Venom Nation with the Maestro Jaeger, the 6 pick onto Castle from the Valkyrie, Bandit, and Malusi. How do you feel about that hold, that kind of operator lineup, Midsy?
On Oregon,
Attackers
I
need to
feel
locate
like
and
they're
defuse the bomb.
honestly they just think my show's way better than he actually is. The Malusi's the Castle's kind of needed, Jaeger's needed, Bandits, yeah. But I don't know. I would like if they switch it up. That's kind of another thing, like I said last game. Wish they adapted more. Obviously, the Maestro isn't working that well. Even though it's a different map, it's kind of still not gonna really work for the same reasons I hope. But maybe it will work. Maybe I'm wrong. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Which
Maestro,
honestly,
go.
On both teams didn't work at all. Zero Risk and Venom Nation included.
5
So
seconds left before insertion.
let's see if it makes a difference here for Venom Nation with the Maestro.
Activated device.
Honestly.
it's honestly see for the same reason that I said earlier. They're like club. You got to really have the good roam game and attacking, so you have to have a good roam clear to counter that. And Maestro isn't really good for having a heavy roam because he doesn't really do anything for sight. More of a smoke would be better, but so it kind of goes for the same thing here. We're gonna see them come through the building from T1 side though. See what Zero Risk does to fix from last game.
Swapping mag.
You're going to be seeing the Thermite and Finka joining out. Just full. Is this all 5 players on tower side?
We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do here.
There is all 5 players on tower side. I am seeing this correctly. This could be ending very quickly or kind of go very fast. If they do get to pick on this bandit or know that the bandit is
Oh my
somewhere
gosh.
there.
They know the bandits there. Yeah, this actually might be good though. Even though I kind of said before, I don't like how they kind of just, doing a play and then praying it works. But this might be big if they. That didn't blow up.
They did not blow it up. They did not open it.
Oh, I'm so depressed
That
right
bandit
now.
actually just gonna walk in the meeting. He's just gonna walk away from it
That
and
could have
not
been
have to worry
huge.
anymore.
That could have been huge if they open up that double and just go inside the meetings. They just can honestly just win the round off of that.
Gonna take a little bit more damage off the bandit. Oh, he's 40 damage. Bandit throwing the nitro cell up. Going to be taking a lot of damage off of the Thermite. We're gonna be seeing Thermite here now. I feel like he's just gonna try to take Attic. If he does look through those holes, he might be able to get a peek onto Maestro, but Maestro's gonna move. knowing that they're exposed right now, and go back onto his cams.
Bomb
And see
located
the
by
area.
attackers.
Yes, he jumps to this, he's dead. And I think he knows that.
Serious drop
Hunter
coming up.
on the flank for upstairs. Same
Take cover.
with
It's on.
Jabba. Oh, but yeah, getting picked off very quickly by Ayana. And then the
Wow.
TK coming out from Monster onto Ayana. Not
W
good.
refrag. I think it jumps for that Maestro. Honestly, like they can just do so much here right now. It's a bad
Monster
pick
camp
on
gonna be destroyed. Oh,
nice refrag. That's a lot of
and then
control.
immediately Castle and Hunter gonna be taken down in quick succession together. Sorry, not Monster. Hunter and Castle.
They have all the kitchen control.
Later on, anyway.
Castle
Five
does it. Let me just go for the plant here.
Line is gonna be coming out. Go for it.
15 seconds left.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
Attackers
going
are
down.
activating the
Left in a
diffuser.
1v2 with Finka. Gonna be going meeting. No.
Look at this throw.
Then
If I
Monster
could just
can-
throw.
Finka now with their thermite. Their thermite gonna be taking quite a bit of damage. Finka now back on stage. Oh no, he's all the way
Finka.
to one. Finka nowhere near this bomb. Either near her teammate. Not gonna be able to get the refrag. Finka gonna go into meeting. Maestro not gonna know. Maestro gonna have to peek here very quickly and get the kill.
What?
And they
Oh,
trade.
wow. Nah.
Going out by Venom Nation. Zero risk. Gonna take the first round. They actually were able to pick up their aggression. A lot of mistakes still coming out from Zero Risk, but you know, the aggression's there. They have the spirit now. Am I right, Midsy? What did you see?
Same thing from like the intel game. I wish they had more intel game. They could have done a lot more. If they knew the bodies of Attic, how free Attic was, they could have done a lot more for meeting. And that Finka almost threw. I'm not gonna even pretend. That would have been very risky if that Maestro got that kill off, or if he just stuck the plant. I don't know. I hope they fix it up. You know, next game it was
Attackers
just a
need to
small
locate
little
and
mistake
defuse the bomb.
that they work on. They talk about it. It's in the air. It's done with. But we'll see next round.
Stop worrying about
Same
grenades.
site.
Well, same site, same operator lineup with the Maestro that you dislike a lot.
I do. Just get a BP. They're not even using him. They're not even using
True.
him for like what he's meant for. Just get a PP at that point.
Venom Nation. I think just going for the same setup they had before.
10
If
seconds
I'm not
left.
mistaken, you know.
No adoption.
Attic control.
5 seconds left.
Yep. Attic. Just
Attackers'
house
objective
coming
is
out
to locate
on
a bomb.
that double window and
Device, please.
You know, honestly, if even Venom Nation, even though who won that? Yeah, Zero Risk won that because of the bomb down refrag. But Venom Nation, the thing they could do to adapt here is that they know that Zero Risk wants to get control of meeting, and so instead of and they all win meeting or Attic, instead of putting reinforcements for trophy, they maybe should make some headers there, make it another angle that the attackers have to worry about. That could be a nice adaptation for that, but not gonna do that.
not gonna see it. Monster gonna be taking some fall damage here
I mean, I
as
think
he
we'll
drops
do that.
down from T3 all the way down to T2. Bandit gonna move just in time for that grenade. The grenade not gonna be blowing up the castle though. Something that wasn't a pick last time, and Castle gonna be getting a pick onto Buff. Now Monster on the attic window might be picked off if Jaeger decides to peek it. He's not going to though. You do have 3 operators kind of upstairs.
Yeah. No, they should honestly just send a guy far over to get a cutoff from these guys and do some pressure. Or that nade at.
Nade finally gonna connect onto the bandit. I'm guessing he was on castle, like the castle barricade.
W nade.
Yeah.
They can make a lot. They have a lot of pressure right now with that nade going off. The bandit's
Attackers have
gonna
located a bomb.
leave off. They have 3 upstairs and then 1 on site. They can do a lot off with this pressure. If they just get some intel, and I think that Thermite is doing that. This might be a big play right now.
I feel like if Ayana and Finka line up on that door and just run straight into kitchen, nothing can stop them. They have all the power in the world.
Bomb
They're
located
not
by
gonna be opening up
attackers.
this castle yet.
They're taking their time with this, and they're going.
And castle will be open.
And he's
Maestro
coming.
gonna shoot out some bullets. And HUD gonna be getting the kill on select. Now a 4v3. One in favor of the defenders. Which seems like they are. They're just gonna bunker down, hold it, hold their angles, and might gonna be picked off very quickly by Monster, but Monster's
Attackers
gonna
drop the diffuser.
be getting refragged by the Jaeger. Now left in a 3v1.
This is
You
winnable.
see Mr. Alex on this attic hatch. Castle right there, he knows, and Castle's gonna swing. Die. Still has 2 finger charges though. Heal.
This is a
Hunter.
very winnable situation for him right now.
Trying to take
They
off.
know the Melusi's
damage
there.
Off of Melusi. Melusi holding this kind of pixel angle. Mr. Alex there almost got his head taken off. Melusi now trying to hold these pixel angles
15 seconds remaining.
very closely. The Finkaboos going to be coming out. He's on stage.
10
A lot of
seconds
damage taken
remaining.
off on Finka.
Attackers have recovered
Gonna
their
run over
diffuser.
to the kitchen door. Does not know that the Jaeger is prone here.
5
Jaeger
seconds remaining.
might have a kill. Falling to the
Down.
the last few seconds, and it is gonna happen. Jaeger
That'll
going
look
to be
down.
getting the free pick after Melusi did all the damage.
Yeah, that was honestly. I like how they set up that execute there. It was actually really nice. It seemed like a big improvement from last game. They got the intel right. They got the setup. There was a big, poor factors that they had last game. Poor intel gather, poor execute setup. That time they set it up pretty well. It's just individual players just kind of did their own thing and it didn't work well.
It just seems like Zero Risk is losing a lot of their gunfights.
Yeah, that Diana sprinting down that hallway was not a good play. Gun up. If you
Yeah.
had the gun up, it'd have made it more favorable.
You have no idea who's on that kitchen door as
Attackers
soon
need
as
to
you
locate
pop
and
up. You
defuse this
fly. I feel like if they were going to try to execute that, you should have had the Finka lined up with you, Ayana. Aim down on that kitchen door. Because if the swing does come out from the kitchen door, which it did, Finka might have gotten the count to my show. Ayana would have been free to just get onto the kitchen. And that round would have been theirs in no time. But mistakes do happen. Let's hope they adapt. Now we're going to be seeing kind of a different hold come out from Venom Nation that you usually see on the site. You do see the smoke, you do see the elbow play.
5 seconds remaining.
What you don't normally see is a Goyo or woman
Attackers are moving out to locate a
and
bomb.
that Aruni. How do you feel about this hold with the operators I just listed being played?
I'd actually disagree. This is actually a kind of basic though. The Goya's a little much. You don't need that many shields, honestly, but it is what it is, and they're gonna kind of have more of a bunker. I hope they have some roam clear here or roam to cut off these roam clear. They're giving them too much pressure. The flick is already just second floor. They just have all that pressure already saved. Not even gonna worry about it. Ooh,
Immediately taking as much control as possible.
I'll be
You
fast
better
actually.
leave zero risk of any type of pressure. Monster, gonna try to move over to tower side. I think I did see one roaming in tower side, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was T1. So,
Yeah, T1. Maybe not.
no, okay, never mind.
With all 5 defenders now inside.
Yep.
Just move over to Freezer and play it. Knows that the camera got shot up, but not gonna do anything about it. Might just give the confidence and he might move forward.
I like this quick pace from Zero Risk right now. Taking a lot of pressure, only a minute in, and they're pretty much already set up for everything. But it kind of seems like half the team doesn't know that, though, if I'm being honest. It seems like only one part of the team knows the pressure they have. Maybe it's just not being called out or something.
Oh.
They're not really doing anything.
Attackers located a bomb.
I think they're just trying to clear this goal too, not realizing that it is on. And
I need to reload.
Grenade might not have any reach.
Targets detected.
Goyle.
Placement.
And going to be getting the pick onto Monster, the first pick of the round. And it's kind of big. Your sledge gone, that's just 1-8 out. Oh, I'm gonna be taking some damage from a random fire on the wall. No more flashes on Thermite, which is really kind of cleared as efficiently as Zero Risk would like. And then Aruni getting a pick with the DMR on to Diana. Entry kind of interested in on. All you have left is the
Drop
death.
the diffuser.
Bodies are being
And
dropped.
this Thermite gets taken out. Oh, a trade coming out, but immediately traded back into the favor of Venom Nation. Leaving your Finto into another 1v4. Clutch situation, and she's not going to be able to get it.
They missed a lot of those shots on a lot of those free picks. Kind of unfortunate on that part.
A lot of the 1v1s just lost across the board
Yeah.
for Zero Risk. Too many bodies went down too quickly. With Monster gone and Flick gone, that's kind of all your nade play out of there. But it seems like they were just trying to go for an execute without actually setting up anything.
I feel like we saw the same mistakes that they made last game coming up again, right? Like just the same
Not
things of not getting intel, not really setting up and being a little too, strong headed and tunnel vision on the same exact execute. They know their whole entire bodies that they could just switch takes on
Defenders,
a
protect your
flick of a
bombs
dime
from
and then
being
maybe them
defused
in
by
for a back
attackers.
play and a lot of pressure that way. Did not do that.
a lot of the utility that Zero Risk had. I'm surprised that they didn't just try to clear out bunkers or go for the
Exactly.
back play. He had those flashes. They had the grenades. You have 4 nades and 6 flashes in your combo for bunker. Like,
Yeah, I
it
don't
just
know.
seems like a big misplay from Zero Risk.
Like I always say, bunker takes a more utility based. Main freezer takes a more gun. You have to get
10
your kills.
seconds
You
to
have to
go.
shoot people. And Zero Risk did not shoot people.
Yeah,
5
we saw a
seconds
perfect
left
clear
before
example
insertion.
of what happens when you just don't have that, I guess,
Attackers
mechanical
must
skill
locate and defuse the
prepared,
bomb.
warmed up, or
Attackers
ready
have dropped the bomb diffuser.
in
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
any of the
Okay, we're
leagues,
gonna have a
right?
little bit of a I have a little bit more of a armor extension here for Venom Nation, and Zero Risk is gonna go straight through it. Oh, left side wall soft. I think they just messed up their setup again, but maybe we're wrong.
That wall reinforcement doesn't really need to be set up if you do have this kind of map with oil shield and armor extension, right? Because you can just sit back, relax. They still have to push through master door, and you have, well, obviously 2 people watching it. Be
I
very
actually
hard.
like this.
Well, we are going to be seeing an early pick from both teams with Mute going down and then also from Nook. I don't think it was a trade.
And I believe so. I think one person died from a nade and one person is, I think, got fried by someone else. Okay, we have a
Attackers have located a bomb.
interesting setup. We have 2 armory, 1 kids, or 1 trophy, 1 armory, 1 kids, 1 attic, and they're kind of just switching the take for a white take, big window take. They're not really setting up for it correctly. They're just kind of setting up to rush in. But Finka's gonna get a big play on that guy attic, and I don't know what Finka is.
Could sway into the side of Zero Risk, but Kenneth going to be picked off by Hunter. Now we are even in this 3-3 situation. Think it's going to be going below. 2 are still on
Oh, big play,
big
big
window. Ooh, HUD going to be going down. Goyo going to be his savior. Maybe go for the res. As long as Hunter watches this crosshair, HUD is going to be revived. He is fine. Oh, yes. Going to be taking some damage from the random spray near the main wall. Oh. Some more damage even.
They kind of just keep running through the crossfires without being mindful. To be
Not
honest.
realizing or trying to peek them. A lot of mistakes still to be seen from Zero Risk. Nothing new. They do this on Clubhouse where they just randomly ran through every crossfire they possibly could.
Focused have white. Goyo kind of whipping his shots on the
Attackers
Finka.
dropped the diffuser.
Ayana going for a play and getting picked up by Jaeger. Not really much Finka can do here, but just run in and die.
Well, could have probably done something to save her, but just jumped in through window, and that's never good.
They could have done a lot more with that. I like the way they adapted. Like I said last round, they should, switch off. You see a heavy extension for one side, attack the weak side. You don't have to go to the strong side. But when they switched over, they just kind of tried to tunnel vision through big window and not really do anything about it. They could have went bottom stairs, got some vert with the buck that they had, but just refused to do it. And then they just hoped they would get a bunch of kills on that big window. They got some. I'll give it to them, but
Not
not enough
enough
to give out the
to
round.
yeah. And with what you said, like adapting, you have to how do I
Attackers
explain
need
it?
to
Kind
locate
of,
and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I guess, be ready at a moment's notice to
Yeah.
kind of switch over to big window without actually all of you guys going to big window. I know that almost the entire team was on big window with 3 guys.
hmm
You should
Not
at least
much.
have one guy stay back to try to put
Yeah.
pressure still.
I thought that was the Finkel was doing actually, but I guess I was wrong.
Attackers have
But a
located a
big play
bomb.
from the Finkel. She did that, got the guy trophy. We would make a big play for the guy top white, added, etc., and done a lot. But
10 seconds to go.
so long as that's not using the utility.
Yeah, where Zero Risk is placing their bodies is very, well, just showing how much
Attackers
mistakes
are
they can
heading out
make
to defuse the bomb.
very easily.
I understand seeing the guy's big window real quick, just get the burn the nades for bunk. But after that point, after you get the burn, after you get the nades, after you get everything going out there, the intel, etc., you gotta adapt. You gotta play something off of that info. I'm seeing a lot of both teams make that mistake, not really doing a lot with info that they're getting.
Yep.
From this from last game.
We're going to be seeing the same hold, but this time Zero Risk is actually going to adapt. Takes a little bit differently. Still on that tower side, but a few players are going to move over. Get ready.
Not gonna get the attic breach.
Oh, you're going to be coming below, or the impact below, actually. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was so confused.
Yeah, I thought it was a grenade, but no, it was an impact. I was wrong. Oh.
W grenade.
Bandit now has this open. He's actually going to use his shotgun a little bit instead of hiding behind the door.
Ooh,
Oh!
big C4 through the hole.
The C4 coming through the shotgun made hole. Gonna be very easy pick, but a grenade going to counteract onto that Jaeger. Kind of ironic since he is the one who usually zaps those out of the air.
Yeah, very unfortunate not using utility, man. You still warm
Or
up them
just
grenades.
Located by
not having the utility set up where I guess you need it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially for the
but
gonna hold kids. Ooh.
Bandit gonna be getting 1 kill before he's traded out. Still keeping it almost even for every team here. Yesh knows that there is still one upstairs and is waiting for him to kind of, I guess, get aggressive, have that itch to try to get a kill.
Not gonna check the maestro on the left side. Gonna get big pick on Sophia. Two are left side split. One is upstairs. They know this. They gotta make a play off of this info. Soon, 1 minute left on the board.
Yes. Not watching.
Running.
And Castle going to be getting the kill very easily onto him, leaving Catnip in this 1v3 situation, which we've seen from Zero Risk quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
A lot of their members have been left in the situation. Quite a lot.
Therm wins this, though, for sure.
Well, we'll have to.
W1v3. He has to. Come on.
It'll be difficult, but I believe he can win it.
Nah, it's free, actually. It's super free. Super free.
left.
He wins this. Okay, maybe he doesn't win this.
He doesn't win this with 10 seconds left on the clock. He has to try to make a move. Therm still watching
the
this
KD.
hatch. I realize that Castle's just not going to peek it. You have to move there, Therm.
Run out of time.
Man, save the KD like it's ranked. Okay. Ugh. He has to make a play there. It's as simple as that.
He's forced to. Venom
Well,
Nation really not giving him any option. Like,
if you die, you die.
Yeah. If you can get the Malusi and try to flick onto that Maestro, maybe you'll win it, but Zero Risk, really known for leaving their players in these 1vx situations. We've seen it quite a bit on the attack and defending side this entire time that these two teams have been playing.
Yeah, I wish they played more for the info that they're getting. Once again, like even that bandit playing close on that wall, no, not really having anything to really, refrag that Iana drone. Just lets the bandit get the info
Defenders,
that you were
protect
gonna
your
get
bombs
from
from
him.
being defused
You
by
know, he's been there the entire game. He's been there for multiple rounds. You already know he's there. But having that Iana kind of drone, nothing beyond that drone, kind of waste is just kind of a waste, to be honest.
Yep.
And then the C4 right after that is gonna be unfortunate.
Yep. And no player actually knows if it's an Iona drone or not. So if you do have somebody stacked on the Iona drone, usually when that goes down, they'll try to run away because they shot most of their mags, and it's easy free kill
10 seconds
most of the
left.
time. There are those few players who do know that it's an Iona
5
clone.
seconds to go.
Oh yeah, you can hit that thing across the map.
Attackers are moving out.
I don't know why they made it so loud. It is what it is.
Yeah, I think it's way too loud. But honestly, I just wish they. I think they just should make the adaptation they made last game, even though it was on the defense. They made the adaptation. They should make it for attack. You know, Alex. You know, last game he made the plays. He picked it up a little bit to give his team a winning chance. And ooh, nice refrag on that.
This time they actually do play together, but this time it's not the Iona close that goes down. It is the player you were talking about. I feel like whenever we talk about him in a mid-round
Yeah.
type of situation, he dies immediately.
Yeah, Alex is the best player in the game. Oh, there you go. He doesn't know.
Yep, it's very, very ironic since he does kind of make a lot of plays happen, like you said, on defense and on attack. He has made a lot of stuff happen for the team, and well, here he is. He's dead as soon as we talk about him. So I'm getting that meeting wall. Not trying to go down to bunker. I feel like.
I just realized something that they have more utility, like we said last time, going for this bunker play because of it, but they're not really using their utility, which I don't like.
Yep. Sophia, I think, just has to realize that she has to use one of her things to open that. Doesn't have to swing though. There's no reason to swing. She can stay back. Grenade's gonna be coming out.
Right about now, they should be going for a huge play on pillar right now.
Oh,
I was to call this, I would say
oil
that
shield
oil shield's
going.
gone. Yeah, they can go for a big play on that, but they're just not taking it. They're just not taking it.
Rooney could be getting a kill onto Buck, and there goes the other two flashes that Buck had. Now down to only one flash for util burn, no grenades, and I think one impact left on his weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Special ability there. Oh, Hunter gonna be taking a lot of damage though from the thermite and the swing. Cannon taking no damage. Butt Flick is going to be going down upstairs, left in this 4v2 situation. Catnip now down, left in this 1v4 situation that we've seen way too often.
Someone has to win this. I someone's gonna win this 1v.
Oh,
nice.
Monster getting one pick. You might be right here. They could win it this time. Is he long for this world? Oh, almost got captured by a Pokeball before he is taken out by Aruna's. Something I always love to see is when a player goes for the. It is my favorite.
Are we allowed to make comments about Twitch chat?
I don't know.
Or no?
Can we get an official ruling? Okay.
No.
The official ruling is no.
Okay, no. I was just gonna say, well, I'm not gonna say that, but nothing toxic, of course, but someone commented something that was actually a good point that I wanted to bring up. But, yeah, this just.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
They just didn't use the utility. They could have gone for big plays once again. They just need to take what's being given to them. You know, no pillar bodies, one supply, one doubling up with that smoke. Take what's being given to you, drop that hatch, get the kill on T1 or pillar, and they just. I think that also goes to the droning. Like they're two drones droning the same thing. It's not really nothing's gonna change in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be seeing kind of a different kids hold. Huh? Did they run this last time? Do you know?
Seconds to go.
This is the same thing.
No, it's a.
Oh, this is different. Yeah, this is way different than we saw before. Warden is in kitchen. Oh, this
Yeah,
is
that's what
zero
she's
risk.
trying
I
to say.
just realized that.
Oh my god.
I know. Dumbcaster moment 101.
Yes, L
Please do. I apparently don't know when a team switches.
Neither did I though. I did the
It
same
caught me
thing,
off
man.
guard. I was still
Whoa,
thinking,
something different?
Attackers have located.
like, whoa. I was getting ready. I was like, wow, this is way different.
Let's go.
Zero risk things.
Adapting?
They adapt on their defense. Let's see. Let's see if they respect the utility more, which, by their operator lineup, I feel like they have.
Yeah. I don't know what the warden though. Give it 1,000. I don't know what the warden.
Yeah, the warden in kitchen area confuses me a lot. I don't know why you would play it. But them taking a kill onto Lion, though, that is actually a really big pick for them. Especially since Lion kind of makes the defenders freeze for a little bit. So they don't get detected right away and can kind of keep their positions unknown, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really think it was gonna be that influential. I think Zero Risk is kind of scared, so they probably would just, I don't know. I feel
Not
like
that
crazy.
much for Venom Nation.
Gonna get an early clear and burn for this Jaeger, but he's gonna get a nice swing on that, and then the Nomad just not watching the swing for him. Bad coordination on that Brennan there. Might open up the breach.
We're not gonna see this
Prime.
situation on Venom Nation side this time, though. Very different.
Ego. Yeah.
You're
Ooh,
just here for all the action, aren't you, Midsy?
yes, sir.
Oh, this Finka now, taking her
Is
aggression
attic
from...
closed?
Attic, yeah, it is closed. I don't know why she ran all the
Is
way
the
around the
attic
wall.
closed?
The attic was fully closed. She ran all the way around the wall for no reason. She does get the window, though. I think that's open, right? Oh,
Ooh.
hey, just get one. Just one kill.
Big boy plays.
Oh,
He doesn't know.
and
Ooh, another one.
No.
Attackers recovered
Crazy.
the diffuser.
Oh my god.
One
it
is still
now
downstairs.
2
One is
people.
up. They can just take the 1v2 in the smoke on site. I say
Zero
no.
risk. Falling apart slowly here. HUD.
5
No.
seconds remaining.
HUD and
They don't
Jabba. Oh!
Clinton.
Jabba moving out. And that is round.
Ah,
Nice try, Venom Nation.
too scared.
Yep, zero risk. Like you said, just played too scared, and unfortunately, a lot of mistakes happened, and they died very quickly.
Yeah, a lot of teams have that problem though on that exact same situation. 2vx situation, have to go for the execute attacking round, and it's 10, 20 seconds left, and they're just kind of done on a decision. Usually in IGLs is the IGL's job just to call what's the play. And that situation is more of like oh, you have to go for kills or you have to go for plant. It seemed like they were just on two different mindsets. No man was going for a plant, and then the other guy was trying to go for a kill, and they just, got befumbled.
Yeah.
Fumbled is crazy. I said that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Yeah, they could definitely won that. Like the solo picks they got off of Jabba and HUD.
Yeah, Jabba and HUD were the last two, and they were able to make it a 2v2 situation before Jabba, just kind of threw it away. Oh, Zero Risk not going for the elbow hold? Maybe? Nope, they're not going for it. I remember this time. It's zero risk on defense. I remember.
Yeah, there you go. Oh wait.
Castle upstairs.
Oh my gosh. I forgot that too, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, they won a round.
Yeah, they won a round.
Let's go.
They have more rounds won on this map than they do the other one.
Wait, did I say zero risk? I said zero risk has to make a play. Oh my gosh. I'm throwing.
Yeah, you meant Venom Nation.
The Venom Nation needs to make a play. Well, they're gonna do this quick with the info that they got, and they're just gonna do it nice.
Venom Nation, just in. Just immediately. They don't care. They're just in.
like this faster pace they're getting downstairs, but they have the roam top floor. This is a nice counter to that. Just rushing bunker, trying to get in, but they have to stop playing so scared right now. You know, there's nothing they can really do except for this guy T1 by himself who have eyes on him, make a play. The whole entire team.
Oh, Mr. Alex going to get picked though.
That's a big play. You have all the sight. Go in.
Nobody else really there. Just watch that
Nice.
tower. Oh, the tower coming out on the Oryx. Monster going to be trying to stop it, getting 2 picks of himself for himself, and then immediately going down. Now in this 2v2 situation that we've seen before, but a lot more time for Venom Nation to kind of take a break. You know, relax and get ready for the kind of or that they're going to have ahead of themselves.
Yeah, once again, kind of, intel. I like how this Finka is stopping what she's doing and getting info for the team. You don't know what the smoking castle is. So
Yep.
getting that info is going to be crucial for this round.
With the drone going out, we do see Mr. Alex player on this hatch, this E-box hatch, which is a very power forward position, because at some point in time, Venom Nation's just going to have to go through it, and it could be 2 free kills, but I think Castle's just going to get off of this for now.
Not get it. What's Castle?
Castle
Oh,
going to go down
downstairs.
main.
Take the 2v2.
Gonna take this 2v2 head on with first pick coming out. Yes, dying. And then Mr. Alex player, Venom Nation winning the attack round.
See, like I said last round, that's just what they needed to fix, and they did fix it. I have to give it to them. Deciding what is your plan for that execute. Are you planning on getting the kill, the 2v1 on that smoke, and then just waiting for the castle to come to you? Or are you just going to be the default? You have to get that plant down. I like how they, seem like they had a plan. Get plant down, get plant down, get plant down, and both were aware, and they just executed it well.
Yep. They learned from their mistakes. They're adapting as a team, which you love to see.
I do love to see it.
We're going to be on
Also-
match point, though, for Venom Nation of our first playoff game of... Oh, I can't remember the season for the life of me. 2? Season 2? Season 3? Season 2? One of those seasons. I'll
It's a
be
number.
for it later.
It's definitely a number. But I also like how, probably just a IGL diff there, but the IGL was, I'm assuming was very fast and keen on seeing that hold. That hold is very standard, It's a upstairs hold, you play on the hatch, you watch the head-holes for bunker, and a hard counter for that is just to go T1 fast, open that wall, get a cutter for the hatch, and go down T1 stairs. Or just do a full bunker rush, and they did the bunker rush, and it semi-worked. They should have done it a little faster, but besides that, they did it, and it worked. I got them around.
Yep. We are going to be seeing, Zero Risk doing the same hold they did before, not learning from their mistakes. Nothing's going to be really changing. And, well, Venom Nation knowing this, going to be rushing as fast as possible. Oh, this time actually using that oath to their advantage. Flash gonna actually fail. 2 flashes going to fail on Osa. Now,
Oh my gosh.
it's going to be a lot harder for them to take the shield. Oh, there goes one.
So this is where
There goes
info
the
will be a
grenade.
big play for this. They know the Jaeger is off. They can just go for an instant big play on what is it? Pillar right now.
Yep.
Since they're aware this guy's not here. Now he's
Monster
back.
going back to actually Shaiko Door, going to be taking where Jaeger was, throwing the Nitrocell. Going to be shot out though right away before it can actually do any damage to anybody. Osa and Finka now on this elbow side with Hunter backing them up from Door on the Osa shield. This could be very hard to keep for Zero Risk, but he's going to try to go for it and get picked off immediately. Now Flick, the only one being able to hold this pillar side, he's going to actually hold from in bomb side on the Door. But Osa already actually in. Not gonna really work for Flick.
I like how Venom is taking this though, taking it very slow, getting everything set up for the execute, and then making the plan.
Catnip
They have a guy top.
and HUD having their own battle right now on tower side, on tower stairs.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Getting found out very quickly by one drone. Found out by the second drone.
Might be a good idea for them to send somebody's up T1 to clear this guy out, or just to send the guy HUD just to go down. But they're going to go for the pinch on this Oryx.
Gonna be taking a lot of damage
Not
off the
gonna get
Oryx
him.
and then fully killing him. Now it's a 5v3, 4-0 risk. Or 0 risk has 3, sorry. Yes.
W.
Smoke, only having one smoke left. Flick.
Smoking off
Gonna be
that
pulled
freezer
free.
door.
Electric box getting called to Hunter, trying to find another one, not going to be able to. 0 risk, 4v1. We've seen how this plays out. Gonna get one kill,
He
but
loses this time though.
might be pinched out. With as many situations that 0 risk has been put in like this, one of them has to win.
I got him.
But
Okay, I guess
it's
not.
not this time.
Oh,
Smoke
gosh.
going to die, and this will. Well, our playoff game, first playoff game of season 2, gonna be coming to a close with the Venom Nation gonna be winning it. Something I
W.
think me and you expected, Midsy.
Yeah, the 2-0 was heavily expected, but again, as much 0 risk, give up more of a fight there. You know?
Yeah, I mean, 0 risk. At least they got one more round to win
Yeah.
on Oregon than they did on Clubhouse.
W adaption.
Yep. Venom Nation, just tough opponents for 0 risk to go up against.
Are we gonna do some like quick, after game look at, or just that?
Yeah, do we do an interview with these guys or no? I can't remember.
I don't.
I don't know. Nice. I'm glad.
I mean, both teams just had a very poor info game. Let me be honest. If I saw a lot of times where if they just had that info, they just kind of kept throwing their drones, and that's a very bad thing to have. And we saw anytime they had any type of slight form of coordination and working together, they won it out, and this was very heavily dominant against the enemy team.
Yeah, I must agree. Like, just so many mistakes intel wise, but Venom Nation did just pick it up in the end there. And as soon as they had intel on that bunker blue side, they took everything they needed to see right away, which I'm glad about. I'm happy. Glad that they improved.
Can you only take a tactical timeout like once in one set, or once per match? Why didn't Risk take a tactical timeout the second match?
No clue, no idea.
Yeah, because okay, I'm gonna say what I was gonna say earlier, but the guy in chat was like, okay, so he pretty much said I was wrong, right? It's not you have that Thermite can't take that 1v3. He should actually just chill out and do his own thing and let the IGL critique and fix what happened next round. But just if you're gonna do all that, tactical timeout though. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, you have a but they just didn't do it. But they
I
didn't
mean,
do it.
0 risk should have. If they were going to take a timeout, as soon as they lost the first downstairs one, they should have taken it right away.
Yeah, we know.
Yep, we know. Yeah, just waiting for.
Oh, do we message them? Do we tell them that they're? Oh yeah, we're gonna get an interview in here or no?
I was wondering, but I don't think we will. So.
I want an interview.
I wish I would love to too, but we cannot. So, with that, that was the first playoff match of season, whatever season it is. I gotta stop going to the seasons. Season 2,
This is
two
season
of
1.
Season 1, or season 2, or season 3. We might be in the future, we might be in the past. Doesn't matter. Venom Nation, very confident now. Going further into playoffs. Midsy as my co-caster, and you were kind of seeing everything from IGL kind of standpoint almost. How do you feel? Like, who do you feel was match MVP
Match MVP.
of that second map and first map?
Second map. Who was attacking? The Venom was.
Uh, Zero Risk attacked first, and then Venom Nation attacked
Okay.
second.
So second map, WIGL on Venom. First map, W Alex. Gotta give him them. Even though they lost 7-1, he probably was the only type of force that was, happening for their team on Clubhouse. So that's who I gotta give it to. I don't know who the
Yeah.
IGL is though.
I agree with you. Venom Nation's IGO really clutched it up on Oregon, and Alex, fighting for his life on Clubhouse. The only guy roaming, the only guy actually doing anything on Zero Risk. So I hope if they do continue to play in the league next season and everything, they clean up a lot of the mistakes that they had today.
Yeah.
All right. With that, I think we are done. Yep. Nothing else to really do. No post-game interview since all the Venom Nation players needed to do something else. So, Midsy, it was fun casting with you, and I hope to cast with you again in the future.
CC Puppy.
All right.